MLB The Show is your home for postseason baseball. It's Game 1 of the American League Division Series between the Toronto Blue Jays and the New York Yankees. Hi again, everyone. Matt Vasgersian. Welcome to our special postseason coverage of Baseball on the Show. The postseason is officially in full swing. Lineups and first pitch coming up next. Gerrit will do the pitching in front of the hometown crowd here in Game 1. What's your take on him, Dan?
Not many better in the game than this guy right here, Matt. Gerrit Cole, he brings the goods. Fastball approaches near 100 miles an hour, hard assortment of breaking pitches, and on top of that, he's a winner and he loves to be a big game pitcher. You'll know early if he's attacking the strike zone and has a 1-2-3 inning, pretty good chance he's not giving up very many runs in this one.
First offering on its way. George Springer is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. One strike now from Cole. Fly ball out toward left center field. Hicks is under it. One away. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. He's truly one of the great power hitters in the game. I love watching him, and he's got elite power. That's the kind of power that he can hit it over the light towers and...
All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Let's go now. Let it fly. Let's go right here.
He can hit home runs that will show up on Show Track and everything else. So anytime he steps into the box, he's exciting to watch.
And he'll step off. Stepping in now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. Bullet back up the middle. Hicks is there, 2 gone.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard and good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield. At the plate now, Marcus Semien. As
he'll take a look at ball one. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Two balls and no strikes.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Two balls and a strike.
You know, from an offensive standpoint, they already knew they had their work cut out for him against a great pitcher. But if he's going to rotate like that, this is going to be a tough day.
All even now, 2-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball well outside.
And you know what? Give this guy some credit up there because this had the look of being a very quick inning. He's been able to stretch this at-bat out a little bit, and that's something that shouldn't go unnoticed.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Blue Jays. Blue Jays nothing, Yankees coming to bat. Major League Baseball on the show. Hello, America. I'm Jose Berrios gets the ball in hostile territory here for Game 1 of the division series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, this guy has a 4-pitch repertoire, right? And those are a lot of nice options to have. You can go hard, soft. You can go in and out. And anytime you have 4 pitches, if you can throw them for strikes, you have the big advantage.
Now to the plate, here is DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here's the pitch. There's a base hit on the line.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
Anthony Rizzo stands in now. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Mayhew on at first, nobody out. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, I'll tell you, he doesn't look very comfortable on this mound right now. This mound isn't the same one that he pitches at home. I know they all look the same, but they're not all the same.
The 2-0 on the way. A swing and a miss, strike one.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. This is hit the other way out toward left field. There to play it is Gerrit, and that's the first out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Yeah, I'm keeping an eye on DJ LeMahieu. This guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at-bat, clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
Here's big Aaron Judge, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. First chance for him here with a runner at first and 1 gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Time to check our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Freddie Ferguson.
Hey, D-Row, you better be ready to swing, particularly at that low pitch. Freddie Ferguson, low ball umpire.
Yeah, it makes it tough on the offense. I was a guy who liked the low ball, but that usually means those guys are susceptible to that slider in the dirt. You have to see the ball up, and this guy doesn't give you a chance.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down. And with 2 away now, let's give you a look at the big picture here. There you see the participants in this year's playoffs. Giancarlo Stanton now. First delivery to him. A runner on first with 2 away. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. One left for the Yankees. We are still scoreless. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. And that misses for ball 1. Well, there are the judges' chambers, and what a cool thing it's become here in the Bronx, and well-deserved for Aaron Judge, of course, with the way he exploded onto the scene as a rookie in 2017.
Just 2 simple words. All rise! Aaron Judge burst onto the scene. And what's really cool about the judges' chambers, all of those seats you're looking at right there are all given towards community organizations, charities, and even Little League teams. So the judges' chamber is going towards a good cause.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Here comes the 1-2.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
The 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now. Pitch. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fouled off.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
Low and away with that one. It's 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Now a swing and a deep drive to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to left as the Jays get the game's first tally. It's 1-0.
Well, people always wonder why some players make so much money, and there's your answer. The great ones find a way to rise to the occasion in the postseason, and he did right there.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter.
In now, Lourdes Gurriel.
Gurriel.
As he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. Cole has both great strikeout stuff and exceptional command on the mound to go with it. A rare combination, but one that makes him one of the best in our sport.
Matty V, you talked about it. He doesn't walk a whole lot of guys. Well, if you don't walk a lot of guys, that means you have to throw the ball in the strike zone. And when you do with great stuff like this guy has, he racks up the strikeouts. There aren't a lot of guys that get strikeouts by throwing the ball in the strike zone. This is one of the few that does it.
Hicks is after it. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting second, the third baseman, number 8, Kevin Biggio.
Bases are empty here with 2 away, and that'll bring in Kevin Biggio. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. The windup and the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. Two out, nobody on. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now. And it's fouled away. The 1-2 pitch.
Man, that's one of those. How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
And he misses this one inside, and that'll run things full 3-2. Rendell Grichuk would be next. Right side and right into the shift. Torres scoops it up, throw in time, and the side is retired. A run for the Jays on the solo homer. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 Toronto. So that brings up the big bat of Joey Gallo. They'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the second. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. The 1-1 home. Lifted the other way down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's some defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And let's focus our attention on outfielder Randal Grichuk. It's the ability to put it together every day on a consistent basis that's going to separate this guy from superstar to average big leaguer. Look for him to make an impact on one side of the ball today.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Batting seventh. The catcher, Gerrit Sanchez.
Base is empty, 2 away, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. And now the first pitch. 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. In there, and it's even at 1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
1-1 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 2. And he'll step out and ask for time. Maybe trying to get this pitcher out of the rhythm he's in right now. 1-2. Swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. Set to get underway. Coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Randal Grichuk. Now here's the first offering. Inside with the fastball, it's 1-0. Here it comes. Tried to hold up there. Appeal down to first, and no swing. It's ball 2. Three and 0 now.
Just a little bit off to start the third now. That's 3 straight balls.
The 3-0 pitch is in there for strike 1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
3 balls on the strike to count to Randal Grichuk. Fouled away.
Not surprised he's laid on a heater right there. Just saw an off-speed pitch. Wanted to stay back a little bit too long.
Again, another foul ball. And with a big pitch here, he'll step off and rethink things. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next, here is Reese McGuire. First chance for him here with a man on following the leadoff walk. He's set and the pitch. Runners off for second. Softly hit toward the hole. And he'll just step on first here to take the sure out.
The center fielder of the first, Gerrit.
Back to the top of the order now, and that brings in George Springer. Here's the first pitch. Here comes the 1-0.
Well, he was definitely looking fastball here, and he got one. But that was good discipline to lay off and get himself into a 3-0 count.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike.
Hey guys, that fastball just registered 97 miles an hour. On a night like tonight where it's super cold out, if you don't get the head to that baseball right there and you get jammed, it's almost like getting stung by a pack of wasps.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Blue Jays center fielder. Now the 3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So with 1 out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1. Pickoff move to second. Taking a dive, but he's back. High and deep down the left field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Gerrit at second. Springer at first. 1 gone. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around, according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw on the first is in time, and the Toronto rally goes for naught as the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more from Game 1 after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring forth the veteran outfielder, Aaron Hicks. First pitch on the way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Fouled off. Here comes the 1-2 to Hicks. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Three and 2 to the Yankees center fielder.
You do not want to walk the 8-hole hitter. It just opens up so many options. Do we bunt him over to second with the 9-hole hitter? Do we try and play for that big rally with the top of the order coming up? This is a huge pitch. You can't allow this guy to walk.
So he frozen for the strikeout. Aaron Hicks is sent backing to begin the bottom of the third. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And boy, big problems here to start this at-bat. It's 0-2 now.
Man, that's another ugly swing right there. This team is just struggling so mightily to get on base. They've looked off balance all game.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air out towards left center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2.
Now back, second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring in DJ LeMahieu. First pitch of the AB now. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. One and 1 to count. Pitch on the way. Hit out towards second. Simeon's there. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. It remains 1-0. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Bichette. He'll lead things off against Gerrit Cole. First offering. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike.
This guy's been throwing the ball great so far, but he's going to be tested here. 4, 5, and 6 coming up this part of the lineup.
From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. A swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Here's another 1-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Another 2-2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
You can certainly tell at bats like this one frustrate the heck out of the pitcher, but you got to find a way to stay composed and execute your plan.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Gallo is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first down.
Now back. Right fielder,
now into the box, Teoscar Hernandez. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up.
And that's been the entire offense so far in this one. They've been shut down other than that.
First pitch coming, here it is. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
He'll turn to the slider here, and it just misses. 2-1 now.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And it's fouled away. Just one hit apiece for both of these clubs. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
And I'm sure the manager's just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving one up, or he can really hurt you.
Striding forward now is the DH, Lourdes Gurriel. He flew out in his last AB. Prior to the at-bat, a check on first, and the runner back in standing. First delivery to him. And there's a base hit on the line. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Berrios stepping up now. As he'll take a tough pitch on the outside part of the plate for strike 1. 0-1 pitch. And a whip of the fastball just off the black, and it's even at 1. Now the 1-1 pitch. Lifted in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. And no tag at second. He'll head back there with 2 away now.
Now batting, the left fielder, Gerrit.
2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And the big right-handed bat of Gerrit saunters into the batter's box next. Now the first pitch. In there. No balls and a strike. Hernandez over at second. Berrios on at first with 2 down. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike.
He's attacking this hitter a lot more aggressively than he did the first time when he faced him and issued a walk. Coming right after him here.
Here's the 0-2. Bounce it to the left side. And the 2-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. Blue Jays leave a pair, but they lead it 1-0. In Anthony Rizzo. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. Watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. A ball and 2 strikes to Anthony Rizzo.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right.
He was absolutely all over that fastball. Have to find a way to keep that fair.
And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Fouled away. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 2 outs already on the K this inning, so he'll be looking to do better. Two balls and no strikes. The count is Stanton.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
The 2-0 on the way.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a liner toward the gap in left center. Springer able to track it down for the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 1-0. And now in the box, Reese McGuire. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but called a strike. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's George Springer. And now a stoppage, as I believe, yes, a balk has been called here. They'll say he never came fully set that time. First offering. It was a walk in his last trip. A 1-0 delivery. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
He's going to have a talk with the umpire after this half inning. Because if he's not going to get those calls, he's got to come a little bit more over the heart of the plate. And that usually means damage done.
McGuire stands at second with no outs. And it's 2 balls and a strike to the Jays leadoff batter.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
And that misses off the plate and low, so it's 3-1 now. Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone.
Now batting, the first baseman, Berrios.
So the runner on second with 1 down now. And that brings up the big bat of Vladimir Guerrero Jr. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
1 run on 3 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. 1 strike now from Cole. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
Into the box, Marcus Semien. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Well, it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
High fastball right there with a 2-strike count. You know what that might be doing? Setting up the next pitch could be that hard slider down and away. Something breaking down and away off the plate.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn, he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Ready with the 1-2. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under it. No problem with this one, and the inning is over. Blue Jays held in check, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back to the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Here's Joey Gallo now. Leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, no doubt about it. You can tell in between innings, the veterans in that dugout going up and down the line, trying to keep this lineup from getting super frustrated. They just have to find a way to piece it together. Maybe pass the baton, get some wheels in motion, maybe get aggressive on the base pass if they can get somebody on.
Pulls the string on that one. 1 strike. The 0-1. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
Now that's number 29.
So here is Gio Urshela, flew out last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, what a pitch to start the at-bat there. It's 0-1.
Hey, newsflash, think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Don't know what he's waiting for there. It's 0-2.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Here's another 0-2. To first, fielded cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Stepping up is Gary Sanchez. 2 away in the inning, and Dan, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Hit hard down the right field line. But this lands foul. It's a ball and a strike. The 1-1. A bouncer to the left side. Simeon's got it. Throwing the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Bo Bichette, due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And now the first pitch. And a ball 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Now here's the pitch. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Into his motion. Here comes the 3-1. Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Teoscar Hernandez back at the plate now, and he's been the entire offense so far with the solo homer he hit earlier. First pitch on its way. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Not in time. He's in there at second.
That's a swipe of the bag, and this catcher, he throws really well, too, so that's not easy. Good job there by the baseline.
Now the 0-1.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
1-1. Bichette leads off second with nobody out. Is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
At the plate, Lourdes Gurriel. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball one. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. The 1-0 home. One out and a runner on second base. Too tight with that one. 3-0. From the belt, the pitch. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Judge is under it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
The third baseman, number 8, Cavan Biggio.
Up next, Cavan Biggio, runner in scoring position with Sagan. Now a bluff back to second as he'll just hold on to it. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fouled off.
Hey, he's been on point from the start of this game. Just pounding the zone with a high 90s fastball. It almost looks like he's gotten stronger as the game's gone on.
And he takes a called strike 2. From the stretch, the 1-2. And he fouls this one off.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
The set and the 2-2, and a fastball swung on, missed, and the side is retired. One left for Toronto, but they're on top 1-0. Now at the plate is Aaron Hicks to start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent today.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive. Just seems like we've been going too deep in counts, and this guy has got exploding stuff on the mound. So I would tell them get overly aggressive on a heater in the middle of the plate early.
No balls and a strike to count. Now the pitch. That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2, the numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And it's fouled away. Now look out as that pitch sends him tumbling to the ground. takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
He's just ringing up strikeouts left and right. But what's really impressive to me, he hasn't walked anyone either. He's just pounding the zone. His stuff is dirty today.
Go Red.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0 is taken, strike 1. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Hit hard on the ground towards second. Taken in by Simeon. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. 1 for 2 with a base hit back in the first inning of play. Here's the pitch. Called strike at the letters, 0-1.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in an 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this misses the outside corner, so it's knotted up at 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. A ball and 2 strikes, the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's his windup. I don't know if it's just flat stuff. But he's getting a lot of swings outside the zone, and he's having a big game.
Here comes the 1-2. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. McGuire recovers. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Bombers. They still trail 1-0. At the plate now. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Jonathan Loizaga is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. And now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. delivery. And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
That's not an at-bat he's going to look back on and be happy about. Obviously, the strikeout result isn't good, but to go down on 3 pitches and none of which were even in the strike zone, as you see there, that's not a good look.
Standing in now, Reese McGuire, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Lifetime against this particular arm. Not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Comes set with the 0-1. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
George Springer the next to hit, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 out, nobody on. And a sinker, called strike 3 as he's rung up, and the side is retired. Pure dominance on the mound as he strikes out the side in order. We're back with more of Game 1 after this message and a word from our local station. Into the box, Anthony Rizzo. He'll lead it off here against Jose Berrios.
No, you're only down 1 right here, but the exploding stuff that's coming out of the back end of a lot of teams' bullpens. I mean, just north of 95 plus, stuff diving all over the plate. It's gotten a lot tougher to scratch across runs against these teams' bullpens.
First pitch of the AB on its way.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Swing and a miss, 1-1.
Even though we're late into this ball game, this guy's velo is still top-notch. This guy's a horse.
Reined in, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
1 gone here in the Yankee 7th, and that'll bring up the big bat of Aaron Judge. First offering.
We're moving right along into this one. This guy's continuing to pitch well, which is a little bit of a surprise because his first pitch strike ratio is still under 60%.
off the plate. 1 ball, 1 strike. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Here comes the 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out, a strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Giancarlo Stanton is in with 2 away as he takes a ball, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes a cold strike 1.
Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with it.
Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
So far, this has been a terrific outing for this guy. Throwing well.
We'll have to press pause as that strike 3 to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in once again is Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Aaron O'Day has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 56, Gerrit.
First pitch on the way. Semien waits on deck. A 3-0. High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. 1 down.
The batter, number 10, second baseman, Marcus Semien.
Next to stand in is Marcus Semien. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
He's going to step out of the box, adjust his batting gloves, and pray he gets the exact same pitch as that one. Because if it comes again, we like to refer to that one in the biz as a cement mixer.
0-1, here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now. Lifted in the air to center. After it is Hicks. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
The batter, number 11, shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Next to hit, Bo Bichette. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First pitch of the AB now. Belted high in the air out to left. Left fielder looking up. At the track, the wall, and it's gone. A solo shot here to left as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
And you know who's the happiest about that insurance run right now? The guys in the bullpen. They can now breathe a little easier knowing they have a bigger cushion to work with to close this one out.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. The 1-0 gets by him, a swinging strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Jays add 1 more on the solo home run. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's now 2-0 Blue Jays. Now at the plate, Joey Gallo. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8.
The left fielder, Joey Gallo.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Tying run stands on deck, but it'll only matter if the guy in the box can get on base.
Yeah, and that has to be his mentality at the plate right now, Matt. He can't be the hero, so he needs to do what he can to give the guy behind him a chance to be the guy.
Strike 2. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he can't get out of the way there, so the leadoff man will be aboard to open up the inning.
And when you're winning on the road, the last thing you want to do is give the home crowd a reason to get back into it. Well, when you hit the leadoff man, that's exactly what you do.
To the plate now, Gio Urshela. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. base. Here it is. Pulled high in the air out to left field. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
The catcher, Gerrit.
Stepping in next, Gary Sanchez. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. As a look, now the pitch.
These are the moments that don't always show up on the highlight film right here. Big spot. They have a chance right here. This guy mixes in a knock. They have a chance to get right back in this game. If not, if he grounds into a double play, it's pretty much over.
And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now back, center fielder.
So a runner at second, 2 down now. And that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Here's the first offering. Fastball here as we'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
A couple strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat, trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
3-0 now.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs, I don't think he's working around him.
Good lead off the second there. Now the pitch.
4-seam heater right down the middle. I would have thought he popped the clutch on that pitch.
3-1. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Off balance throw, gets it. Nice play there as the side is retired. Yanks lead 1. They trail things here 2-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Lourdes Gurriel trying to pad their lead here before the bottom of the inning. Zach Britton enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Oh, 0-1, here it comes. right side. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Now batting, the third baseman, Kevin Biggio.
Next to hit is Kevin Biggio, who went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And he got him out in front that time. Strike one. Chased out of the zone there and was down 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss here, and the first 2 are dispatched to begin the 9th. Here's Randall Grichuk. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's 1 for 5. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Hey, this guy has come in and just done his job. Period, the end. Chance to toss a scoreless inning right here with 2 down. They're only down 2. A bloop and a blast, and this game's tied.
A 1 pitch on its way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Line toward the alley in left center. And that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Now batting, number 7.
So now to the plate, Reese McGuire. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty, it's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Ball 1, taken just off the inside. And it's 2-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
Now a throw over. Runner back standing. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
That's the heavy sinker right there. He has the ability to get ground balls when he needs them, potential double play situations, or to get that jam job with no one on base, that tapper right back to the pitcher. One of the toughest pitches to hit in the game.
And he takes ball 4. So a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with a man in scoring position.
Next, it'll be George Springer. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch on its way.
After the walk and with runners on the bags, he couldn't afford to fall behind here. Nice job of jumping ahead with strike 1.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
The 2-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. Gerrit on second. McGuire at first. 2 out in the inning. Struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 men left on. 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the ninth. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. All set for the bottom of the ninth, and that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
The shortstop, Gleyber Torres.
And now the first pitch. Swing hard liner to left center. A leap, but he can't bring it down. Base hit. So only the second hit he's given up tonight.
Well, that's only the second hit he's given up tonight, and the first one didn't do any damage. So he's not sweating this one at all. They haven't been able to string anything together.
Here comes the Toronto skipper out toward the pitcher's mound. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left aboard, but he cannot lose this one. Brad Hand takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
Number 52, Brad Hand.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's here to hit the fastball right here.
Blake's as bad as this one's popped up. One there. Digging in now for the Yankees, Anthony Rizzo, who could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here it comes.
Well, these guys haven't had too many opportunities yet to test the running game in this one, so they could decide to put a man in motion right here.
The 1-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Runner going. Pitches a cold strike. The throw. Not in time as he steals second. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
That's 3 straight sliders in a row. I'd be shocked. I would be shocked if he went to that well a 4th time. I'd be looking heated.
And he lays off, so it's full now, 3-2.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Spin and a throw back to second. And he'll get back in safely. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
The right fielder, number 99.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. Aggressive lead from the bag at second. Now the pitch. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Big pitch coming here late, so he'll step out and ask for time. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Good pitch as this is swung on and missed, and now they're down to perhaps their final strike of the evening. Boy, sure taking a sweet time down there at the plate. He'll step out yet again, and he'll step out for a third time now. Boy, rather indecisive up there. And he'll step out for a fourth time here. And now be careful, because I don't know many pitchers who care for these type of shenanigans. Now a pickoff play at second, and he just manages to get his hand in. Last chance for the Yankees. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. And he strikes him out to end it here, as they were able to get the possible tying run to the plate, but could not cash in.
Man, we were treated to a nice pitcher's duel in this one. Both starters throwing strikes, they worked deep, and both were in command of the game. It really came down to a few key at-bats. This was a fun game to watch.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair, as we get one last look at our final line score. This evening's game finishes 2-0 the final score. Toronto win the opener here in the division series. Jose Berrios pitches well enough to get the W. Gerrit settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to the new website, theshow.com.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Blue Jays, 2 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Yankees, no runs on only 2 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base.